This is not a joke. Students are being forced to support Hasan Piker. This news actually just broke out, and what I'm about to show you is not only are students being forced to appear to be supporting Hasan Piker, the very parties that are responsible for being platformed are currently condemning his existence. This is incredible. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you may be familiar with this clip that I showed you guys several days ago.
A lot of people, including probably your future employers or your current employers, they call me a lot of names. They say I'm an idealist, a radical, a terrorist. But the one thing that they don't call me is a liar.
They actually do, in fact, call Hasan Piker a liar. In fact, that is one of the things that he is called the most. But you know one thing they don't call you, Hasan? Intellectual, or that bright, or anything other than this guy's a fucking retard. Now, here's another clip from that exact same show where look at all these students sitting in the front row, so attentive, so happy to be here. Well, the context of why they're there that I'm going to reveal later, you guys are going to love quite a bit. So here's another bit of a snippet that I haven't even gotten to watch yet. I haven't pre-watched this, that I get to share this wonderful reaction with all of you. And the really exciting part is this was captioned with 10,000 likes and 1.6 million views. Hasan Piker delivers a Hitler-style rant in a Mao Zedong suit.
No more to Trumpism, but no more to the Democrats who compromise, who conciliate, and who betray us.
Now, if you'll notice, there are some people clapping, but if you'll also notice, there's a lot of people who aren't. And I really want to explain the context of why that is after.
No more to the fascist reactionaries, but no more to the Democrats who will collaborate and cooperate with the fascists, who will fund ICE, who will fund Israel, who will help poison the planet, who will stiff workers and help bosses. We don't need those Democrats anymore.
Wow. Amazing.
In fact,
Now, I would like to let you know, if you'll notice, the clapping is majorly from black women or white women with dyed multicolored hair. Please take note of that.
No, we have a message. We are coming. We are unbossed. We're unbought. We're unbowed. And we will become undeniable.
Please notice that how small his head is.
Thank you.
Now, I would like to show you why several of these students look a little bit uncomfortable. And if you notice, the only people standing for this person is a bunch of women and lesbians. Now, let's go ahead and show you some of this. So the CDA Jewish Caucus actually put out a public statement about the current Democratic PR tour that Hasan is going on. We have two statements to read you guys straight from the source, but the college campuses themselves, as well as the future ones on this PR tour, are currently condemning the existence of Hasan Piker and labeling him a surprise guest attendees were not aware of during this tour, as well as they were prevented from being able to walk out during his talk. This is not speculation. This is not allegations. This is facts. Hasan Piker was not supposed to be here or was scheduled, as well as there was a walkout planned that students were expressly forbidden from walking out on. For immediate release, July 21st, 2026, College Democrats of America, CDA Jewish Caucus statement on streamer Hasan Piker's appearance at the CDA Convention 2026. The decision to platform Piker undermined Jewish safety and was incompatible with our shared democratic values. Washington, D.C., the College Democrats of America, CDA, Jewish Caucus condemns the platforming of streamer and activist Hasan Piker at CDA Convention. Piker has a long-standing history of anti-Semitic rhetoric, including maligning Orthodox Jews as inbred, referring to a Jewish man as a bloodthirsty pig dog, and dismissing allegations of sexual violence committed by Hamas on October 7th as rape fantasies. Piker also has a record of misogynistic and anti-American statements, including claiming that America deserved 9/11 and joking about date rape on college campuses. In case you don't know that quote, the quote is, "White women deserve to be raped more than immigrants." That is a near direct quote from Hasan Piker, if I were to speak in layman's. The normalization of Piker of his rhetoric and CDA-sanctioned programming is a direct threat to Jewish safety and inclusion within the college Democrats community. Applying a double standard of the safety and representation of Jewish students is a manifestation of anti-Semitism and is inconsistent with our shared democratic values of inclusion, respect for diverse communities, and concern for the safety and belonging of all members. If this is beginning to drag, don't worry, the juicy part's about to come out. The Jewish caucus is proud to be part of the Big Ten of the CDA's membership and stands firmly against political censorship. However, bigoted rhetoric should be disqualifying. Absolutely true. This is not who our children and the future generation of America should be listening to. And the choice of who represents this organization tells members who is welcoming within it. Elevating Piker at this convention sent Jewish students in a clear message that they were not welcome. Just wait, 2 more paragraphs. It's about to get really spicy. Anti-Semitism has taken root across the political spectrum, and young people are particularly susceptible to its influence. The same standard CDA would rightly apply to bigotry on the right must also be applied within our organization. True, you ban a lot of people on the right. We should do the same things to the left. Likewise, treating the fight against anti-Semitism as a partisan weapon only makes it more difficult to defeat. Here we go. Amid attempts to organize a walkout during Piker's appearance, attendees were permitted to enter but prevented from exiting by national board members. When Hasan Piker came on stage, students attempted to get up and leave, and they were prevented from leaving. So I want to make this very clear. These people did not want to support Hasan Piker. They did not want to be in attendance with Hasan Piker. They did not want to be seen with Hasan Piker, and they were prevented from leaving in attendance. Citing security concerns, delegates from at least one state were advised to not post photos with Piker on official accounts to avoid further controversy. This is ridiculous. The CDA Jewish Caucus calls on the national leadership responsible for Convention 2026 to issue a formal apology, providing Piker with a platform and for restricting members from exiting the room. So yes, students are now being forced to appear like they support Piker. When they attempted to leave, they were refused their ability to leave a premise they no longer wanted to wish to be a part of, all so Hasan Piker can appear to have stronger PR and more support than he actually does. This is fucking ridiculous. We further call on the newly elected national leadership of CDA to publicly condemn the anti-Semitic and misogynistic comments outlined above, commit to ongoing dialogue with all caucuses, including the Jewish caucus, regarding future program, and it goes even deeper. The Ku Young Dems, the future PR trail that Hasan Piker is currently on, has condemned from supporting Hasan Piker. Statement from the KU Young Democrats, they put up this post, and then they had to delete it after they got barraged and brigaded by Hasan's very normal community. The University of Kansas Young Democrats believe that transparency, accountability, and respect are central to maintaining our party and core democratic institutions. Accordingly, in light of recent discussions regarding Hasan Piker's appearance at the 2026 College Democrats of America Summer Convention, we believe it is important to clarify that our chapter was not notified of his participation until shortly after or shortly before the event. Upon learning of his participation, members of our delegation joined others in leaving the event. We do not endorse Mr. Piker or the rhetoric of statements which have generated significant controversy and concern among many Democrats and our fellow Americans. Members of our chapters have since faced harassment under the mistaken assumption that we supported or were affiliated with Mr. Piker and his views. That assumption is demonstrably false, and we, like our fellow students, should not be subjected to harassment based on it. We hope this statement provides the clarity necessary regarding our position and allows us to return to the work building a stronger Democratic Party. Yes, Hasan Piker's political influence is 100% astroturfed. People didn't want him there. When he was there, they attempted to leave, and people were not permitted to be able to vacate the premises because it would make Hasan Piker look bad. Asmongold weighs in on some of the things regarding Hasan Piker, and he believes that he will be deplatformed very soon, and I think that is not an opinion. I believe that's a fact that I've had for quite a long time, and it's only a matter of time until more people condemn Hasan Piker, until they realize he is just a shit stain on this world, and most importantly, he is a shit stain on America. We want him deported. We want his citizenship revoked, and we want him deported and deplatformed.
If Hasan continues going down the path that he's going, I think that he will get, like, I don't know if he's going to get deplatformed, but, like, there's going to be something problematic that will happen to him.
I want Hasan deported, deplatformed, and depantsed, because that bad boy needs a big ol' spanking.
Like, institutionally. I think that this will happen, and I think this will affect his career in a big way. If he continues going down the path that he's going right now, like, you have, like, for example, like, he recently framed a newspaper article of, like, the day after 9/11. Like, you don't need to, like, what are you doing, right? Like, how is this helping your cause? How are you going to say that, like, I just want free healthcare, and then frame a newspaper article about 9/11? You see what I'm saying?
He's glorifying terroristic threats and terroristic violence. He must be jailed, deplatformed, deported, and depantsed.
So that's the kind of...
Send him to the gulag in Africa.
Stuff that, like, I think that he is flying increasingly closer to the sun, and eventually he is going to go over the line with this, and it's going to be, I think, very problematic. And I think he's getting really close to it already.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing will happen to him. Nothing happened to Alex Jones until he got deplatformed on every single place in one day overnight.
Yep.
Nothing happened until everything happened instantaneously.
Yep.
Like, he got deplatformed on and he got sued. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
He's flying really, really close to the sun. He is. And I think that he is one mishap away from getting deplatformed.
I agree.
Like, and let me just add everything together, right? You have a person who has gone on record and said that it is a lesser of two evils that white women get raped.
Yep.
You've said that America deserved 9/11.
Yep.
And in a vacuum, and if that's the only thing that you had said, and you were just a typical Democrat, you could easily say that and play that off and say that, like, American imperialism caused destabilization of the Middle East, and it caused a backlash event, right? I think that people can understand that. But the problem is that you didn't just say that. Then you were also talking about, like, Taliban members putting their dicks in Dan Crenshaw's eye or something like that.
Yep.
Now you're framing a newspaper article of the day after 9/11.
Yep.
You're wearing a Mao's. Huh? Yeah, he got banned for that. He got suspended for that one. And that was not a good one, right? Oh yeah, saying to kill Rick Scott.
Yep.
Tweeting out the picture of the gun used to kill Shinzo Abe.
Yep.
And I don't think he understands this, because, like, Hasan.
How about the constant slander campaigns and defamation campaigns he's gone on creators like me, Nuxtaku, Jake Monroe, Asmongold, just to name a few, Destiny, Dan Saltman, anybody who opposes him. Hasan gets his audience to falsely label them as a criminal, and the worst thing is they all believe him. It's pathetic.
And this is the issue, right? Is that he's, oh yeah, this is a new one. This just happened today, right? He's been insulated from a lot of consequences for doing a lot of these things, right? Like, an average person, like, if you tweet out the schematic of a gun used to assassinate a politician at a politician that you disagree with, it's very obvious that you're baiting people into assassinating that politician.
As well as one of Hasan Piker's viewers just got arrested for threatening and harassing a government official. In the arrest report, it says was a avid viewer, a regular viewer of Hasan Piker, a mentally deranged individual who loved Hasan Piker. And if that's in your criminal report where that must be noted, that's how you know this guy is a problem.
It's very clearly what you're trying to do. And so then you have, now there's also the Cuba thing, and you're getting investigated theoretically by the government.
How about we talk about the brothel that had children at it?
This is like, I mean, this is really gaining a lot of momentum here, right?
It is.
And now you're dressing up as Mao Zedong, you're quoting him, etc. This can't keep going on.
Yep.
Like, you can't keep doing this. Like,
we saw this coming 2 years ago. Hasan Piker is going to snowball and snowball and snowball and snowball because he must become more and more extreme. He must. And the reason why this is so incredible is because when he gets deplatformed, I cannot wait to never talk about him again. It's gonna be incredible. But until he's deplatformed, I must continue covering this. Because in my opinion, he is one of the most evil, vile, dangerous human beings in the United States today. He is. He is a very dangerous individual that has ruined hundreds of thousands of lives. And I do genuinely believe this. I do genuinely believe that Hasan is a parasite, a cockroach, a nuclear bomb on the safety and the sanctity of our great nation. Because the rhetoric, the poison that he is putting in our youth's mind is so incredibly volatile, and it's set to go off at any time. I do believe this man needs to lose everything. I do. I absolutely do.
Eventually, like, I can guarantee you that advertisers are complaining about this. I can guarantee you that there is a point where the dam breaks and a person like this gets deplatformed everywhere. Like, I don't really want, if you want me to be honest, like, it's beneficial for me that Hasan is on the platform because it gives me content to talk about and it's something to do, right?
I don't give a fuck. It's not worth it. I do it out of necessity. I don't do it out of joy 9 times out of 10. I believe the evils that this man commits need to be highlighted and talked about and not overlooked because that's how he's gotten away with it for decades. But I look forward to making videos like why McDonald's is going bankrupt once Hasan Piker gets deplatformed. I can't wait.
Brings more people into the ecosystem. So, like, from a very selfish personal perspective, like, I don't even want to see Hasan get banned. Now, as viewers, I can see why people don't like Hasan. They don't want to see Hasan. But my point is that, like, I'm not even advocating for this. What I'm saying is that if you don't watch yourself, I think he is going to get banned.
Yep.
I think that you are flying way too close to the sun with this kind of...
I absolutely agree. Wearing a Mao Zedong outfit is fucking insane, amongst many other things he's done is fucking insane. That's just not my opinion. It's our opinion because it's the correct opinion. And you get there by having common fucking sense. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you think anything's going to happen this time. We'll find out. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.